Hey guys, welcome back to Poppa Prepper. Good Wednesday morning to y'all. This will be my first P&HT with Poppa recording, and that's prepping and homesteading thoughts with Poppa. Just something I kind of came up with so I could, you know, whatever's going down Wednesday, I can kind of hit one or the other or both. Tonight I ran home and I bought well, first of all, anybody that knows, my name's Legacy. She's my girl. And she has grown some awesome cabbage in the little kiddie pools. So I went and got myself one. And came home, put 4 bags of topsoil in it, and then a pretty even mixture of Miracle-Gro. Don't let Green Thumb Prepper know that, but that's what I can afford right now. I know he likes to do your own mixtures, and which I would love to be able to do that. I just ain't got the money right now, or the knowledge, I'll be honest. So I came home, got that all set up, getting ready to mix my Miracle-Gro, evidence, Miracle-Gro green. Getting ready to mix that up in there a little bit. See if I can get the camera. I'm a dumb old country boy, so I just use my hands for most things. And I ain't afraid of getting dirty. So I'm just gonna mix that in there really good. And I was gonna message you, Mames, and ask you about putting drain holes in the bottom of this. But I decided that I'd just go ahead and do it. I figured it probably couldn't hurt none. So we'll see. And I'm picking up some straw Thursday, I believe, so I can mulch this really well around my cabbage plants. And which some of you know already, I kind of cheated on my cabbage. I bought some sets, but I'm going to start my own seeds as well. So I won't be completely cheating this year. Hold on. There we go. I wanted to get this done this evening because we have storms moving in tonight and all day tomorrow and possibly Thursday as well. So depending on the storms, that will determine whether or not I pick up straw before this weekend, because I don't want a bunch of wet straw. That'd be kind of pointless. I did go ahead and put weed barrier down. This is right beside the greenhouse, so I went ahead and done weed barrier the length of the greenhouse. So hopefully I'm thinking about putting some trellises against the greenhouse right here and doing some of my beans right there. I don't know yet. Everything's still kind of up in the air, being planned out. So, all right, I'm back. This is Bonnie's Best cabbage. Let's see the measurements on these dudes. It says 2 feet apart, but I think I'm going to cut that to about 18 inches apart. If I do that, I can cram all 6 in here. Actually, I could still only do 5. So I think I'm just going to do 4. I'm going to do 4 in here. Then the other 2, I might just put in big pots. I don't know. We'll just see how she goes. So I'm just going to go in here in the back. About 8 inches off the wall there. Drop that dude in right there. Cover it back up real good. I'm gonna go ahead and snip these little bottom leaves off. Sorry about all that noise, guys. I think it's a competition around here that can see who has the biggest, loudest piece of junk. But anyway, who am I to judge, right? I used to be that age too. So, made it through at least to the middle of another week. Hope everybody's doing great today. Like I said, I want to get this done because it's supposed to get pretty nasty here tonight and next couple days. So, I'm hoping getting these in here, and I'm not going to water these tonight when I'm done planting them because, like I said, it is supposed to rain a fair amount tonight. Actually, it's supposed to rain a lot tonight. So it might completely beat these little guys to death. I don't know. But, we'll see, I suppose. Oh, I almost forgot. Mames, congratulations, honey. I was finishing up things at work. RSD Prepper was listening to you, and I heard that you found you a house in Missouri. That is phenomenal. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so glad y'all are getting out of there. So glad. Probably not as glad as you are, but I wish you'd have headed a little more northeast, like, you know, towards Indiana. That would have been awesome. But I understand. But seriously, I'm really glad you guys are getting out of there. That made my day. Hell, that made my week, man. So I know how much that means to you. As you can tell, I am down on the ground, which is a good thing, which means as of the time that I sit down here, I am able to get up and down again. So, still pretty tight, limping around quite a bit, but actually sitting on the hard ground feels good. So, we'll see how that does me later on, but as for right now, it feels pretty good. Yeah, I think 4 is probably right for this little thing, I would imagine. I mean, like the perfectionist part of me really wants to put 1 in the middle so it's nice and pretty uniform shape, but I think I'll just let it go at 4. And you know, I might get this landscape stuff over here and behind me. I might go ahead and finish that and then put a head on each side and center it and then put some beans behind them. That would look cool. Because I want to be functional. Sorry. Uh-oh. About lost my phone. Hold on, guys. Okay. I want to be functional. I want to get as much food out of this land as I can. Okay, and this is my first year, so it's going to be hit and miss. I expect that, you know, but I also want it to be pretty. You know, I don't want it to be an eyesore. You know, this year, it's not really as well thought out as I'd like to be, because I'm still kind of pretty much doing it on the fly, trying to figure out where I want to plant what. But, so I don't know. I do have a couple things I got set up that I haven't started planting on yet. No, the central air just kicked on. I'm sorry, guys. I hope y'all can still hear me. I have got a couple things that Kaufman helped me set up Saturday while he was here. And actually, he didn't help me set up. He set them up for me because at that point, I couldn't hardly walk. So, he really helped me out this weekend. But I've got an old fence gate sunk into the ground with 2 pieces of rebar. And it's against a telephone pole. So I can't decide. I almost want to do something floral on that just because that telephone pole is such an eyesore. Hold on, I'll flip it around. Okay, I'm sitting in my yard, of course. And there's the telephone pole and the old fence gate. And I thought that would be cool with like a mandevilla or something like that growing up it. Or not a mandevilla, I'm sorry, oh, what are they called? Clematis, that's it. A real pretty clematis would look good climbing all up that, and then somehow I would just stop it from going past the top, because I don't want our EMC out here on me for screwing something up. But anyway, because I can't decide. The only other thing I could think is Kylene wants some of the little miniature pumpkins that you decorate with. I thought about maybe growing those up that, and they'd be hanging off of it. That'd be kind of cool, but I really can't make up my mind yet. Why don't you guys that know how to design yards, if there's any of you in here, what's your thoughts on that? Help me make up my mind on that. Clematis or some kind of, or morning glories. I've got some really beautiful morning glory seeds that would look phenomenal, but morning glories would end up there. Morning glories, they are, I got moonflowers too. That would be really pretty. But anyway, I got all kinds of vining flower seeds that are really low maintenance. You just throw them down, let them go. But also, I hate to lose the space for something edible, you know? But anyway, all right guys. So as you can see, I got my 4 cabbage in here. Like I said, there's a big part of me that wants to put one in the middle too, but I'd rather have, you know, 4 really nice big heads of cabbage than 5 smaller heads, just because it'd look cooler. So like I said, I think I might center one on each side, and then with the trellises behind it to run some beans up. I think that would look pretty cool. So let me get this squared away and I'll be right back. Halfway local that would come and help me out just this year, at least just for this year, because I've got to have a tiller. I got to have a way to till some of this stuff up. If not, I'm going to start losing a bunch of seedlings because they're ready to go in the ground. I don't know. I guess I might have to look to putting a bunch more in pots maybe. I don't know. Because I'm not going to lose those seedlings. I'll give them away before that happens. I mean, I can't just kill vegetables, you know what I mean? I can't kill food. So, like I said, I'll give them away before that happens. But I did get the roof put on. Whew. The chicken coop. Not this past weekend, but the weekend I was working on it. So, show you what I got done here before tragedy struck. I got the roof on, as you can see. Like this is going to be, of course, their outside refuge. This is going to be a raised platform under the ceiling, and I'll have their water bucket, you know, hung from that to keep it all clean and nice. And their feed will be out here, of course, on this raised platform, so there'll be no straw and wood chips and all that crap in it. And then they'll have all that room in there, and then they will enter right down here. As you can see, I still gotta get this mess cleaned up. This is where I kept the firewood stacked for my bonfire, or my fire pit over there. So I gotta clean all that out, and they'll enter right there. And then I'll have a run that comes along down to here and goes into that doggy door. So their actual hen house will be built inside the garage, which I know a lot of people are going to be like, that's going to stink, that's going to, well, it's not going to be completely enclosed. I'm going to come like 3 feet up, 4 feet up with the wall, and then it'll have about 2 feet chicken wire around so you can see them and all that, with a door going in. And then I'll bring down a wall from the ceiling about a foot. So it'll be open but enclosed, and there'll be plenty of ventilation to where the smell's not going to be bad. They'll barely be in there. The majority of their time will be out here. And, you know, by being like concrete floors and such, it'll be easy to clean. There should really be no reason why it gets really nasty in there. Don't get me wrong. I know chicken coops, hen houses, they get nasty. You gotta smell my garage now from all them pullets in there. Whew. And them pullets, I don't know if y'all mess with chickens much, but man, them pullets got a smell of their own, I'm telling you. I mean, they're twice as bad as a full-grown hen. Terrible. I'm gonna come over here and sit in a real chair for a minute. See, this is why I haven't been getting much done. I have to work in spurts. I'll get a little bit done, then I gotta sit down for 5 or 10 minutes and let my back rest for a minute. Then I'll get back up and do a little bit more and have to sit back down. Y'all know how it is. Well, Mrs. Poppa Prepper and the little tyke just got home, so I'm gonna bounce off here for a minute, eat me some supper right quick, and I'll be back with you. Hey guys, here's our four smallest ones, our little Rhode Island Reds. They're growing right along, getting ready to do feed and water for the night. So I'll give you guys a little peek at them. I took our 6 smaller ones that we're not sure what they are yet and moved them over here with our leghorns. Everybody's doing great in there. Not sure what in the world these chickens are. Hi, ladies. Everything is fed and watered and planted, or all 3. Man, I love this though. I wouldn't trade trying to do this for the world. The prepping aspect, you know, it is what it is. I mean, of course you want to get, you know, you got a stockpile, you know, you just got to keep adding to it, you know, but trying to getting in this homestead mindset, I'm loving it, man. There's so many things that I've learned in the last month, the last week. So many new things I've learned, and anybody, I'm telling you, if you live in a very small space, that book that I showed y'all, Mini Gardening, I'll drop a link to it in the description of this video. Like I said, I got a hell of a break. I caught it on Amazon for $6, or I'm sorry, I bought it at Ollie's for $6, and it's normally like 20 something, I believe, on Amazon for the paperback. And I got the hardback cover for $6, and I haven't hardly put that book down since I bought it. I'm even rereading parts. I've read parts of it to Mandy just because I think it's so awesome. I mean, you know, the way and it goes along with prepping and, you know, saving money, but at the same time providing for your family in a what-if situation, you know. And if you were serious about it, you know, I've read enough in this book that on 1 acre of land, you can sustain 3 people, you know, as in like what you would eat right then, okay? Keep, you know, garden to table kind of deal. you could provide for 3 people, plus plant a canning crop, preserve, dehydrate, whatever crop, and plant a income crop that, if done right, can gross you almost $10,000 a year on 3/4 of an acre of land. I know that seems very far-fetched, but it breaks everything down to every square foot of your yard that you want to utilize, you can. One of the best examples in that book is like your typical, long row garden. Say I believe it was a 30-foot row of tomatoes, okay? You can get the same amount and possibly more produce out of a 4-foot by 8-foot raised garden. That's 32 square feet as opposed to a 30 by 1, or I'm sorry, how did that work? I just told you wrong, I apologize. Maybe it was, yeah, it was a 100-foot row, I'm sorry. A 100-foot row at 3 feet wide. Okay, that would be 300 square feet. And you can get just as much or more produce from 32 square feet. I mean, it's amazing. It all goes right down to, you plant your seeds, like anything that you sow in the ground directly, or even your seedlings, you put it in the ground exactly what the pack says, and that will get you your biggest bang for your buck, so to speak. But anyway, the book is just phenomenal. Like I said, I'm not even, well, I'm halfway through it, but still, I'm still going back already to reread parts, just because it's amazing what you can do if you just set your mind to it. And I know I won't get there this year. Clearly, I won't. One thing I've already learned is you have to set up your raised beds in the fall for the following spring. I didn't know that. Only for the simple fact of there's not enough time. It's a lot of labor, but it's definitely going to be worth the benefits. With my back the way it is, and there's no guarantee that one day my back's going to go out and not come back. Like I said before, I'm the guy that does not want to be 45 years old and on disability. But if it comes down to it, it is what it is. I am a proud man. I am a very proud man. But, if I can't work, I can't work, okay? And I'm thinking, if I can hold out and at least keep myself together, healthy enough to keep working until I can get a nice farm set up here, because we're pretty much down to our house payment and our daily bills. But if I could get this up and going, and say I had to go on disability, this is something I could definitely fall back on with the micro gardening. It's not a lot of income, but if I was to stay home and keep the house and contribute from gardening throughout the summer, and that's another thing. Typically it's figured it's 10 hours of week, or 10 hours of work a week to maintain these gardens, the way it's all figured and laid out. I'll be right back, guys. All right, sorry guys, I had a phone call. I didn't tell the missus that I was gonna sit out here and finish my video. She was calling to check on me, make sure I hadn't fell down and couldn't get up. But no, the micro gardening is just amazing. But like I was saying, I really think it's going to be my fallback plan, because I've come to realize, just like I said, I'm a proud guy, but I'm broke. Okay, I'm broken. my back. I mean, it's bad, okay? I can't stand on my feet 10, 12 hours a day in a factory. You know, even if I did get injections, I can't do that. You know, I'm busting my butt trying to lose as much weight as I can, and everybody knows the older you get, the harder that is, but I'm still hanging in there. Every pound counts, right? But anyway, guys, I know this don't really pertain to prepping tonight too much, but in a way it does, like I said, because all this that we don't eat, you know, it's gonna go in jars. It's gonna be canned. Like right now, I've got easily 40 tomato plants going. Still waiting on some seeds to pop, but they're burpy, so I'm pretty sure they'll make it. And I've got, see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pickle cucumber plants, and I'm gonna do the white spine cucumbers as well. So I mean, it don't, for 3 people, it don't take a lot. You know, it don't take a lot of plants. It really don't, because like I've got, I think 30 Roma tomato plants getting ready to come up. And I mean, that is a lot of tomatoes, y'all. That's going to be a lot of tomato juice, tomato paste, just some diced tomatoes with chilies, you know, make my own, whatever that's called. You buy it in the little cans for like $2. That's the tomatoes with the chili peppers and stuff in it. And I couldn't tell you how many different kinds of peppers I got going. I'm having trouble with my bell peppers sprouting though. I've had to try twice. I don't know what the deal is with bell peppers. I've had one come up out of like 20. So I don't know what the deal is with that. But, you know, as far as lettuce and spinach and stuff like that goes, I mean, we eat it occasionally, but we're not like, you know, like if we didn't have spinach, we ain't gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of stuff, I'm more, you know, about the staples, like, you know, tomatoes, beans, cucumbers, pickles, carrots, stuff like that. I'm gonna do, I've actually I came home today, found this little guy, if I can angle that all right, my first little pumpkin. And cat lady, that's from the seeds you sent me. That's the only one that's came up so far, but I'm sure there'll be more to come. But I do want to do watermelons and pumpkins because we love some watermelon around here. And I'll be doing cantaloupe. Actually, I need to get them started pretty soon. Actually, I did last night. Yeah, they're in the house. They're under a grow light in the house. But anyway, guys, I'm starting to ramble. So I hope you guys like this video. Tomorrow, or today, I guess you'll be watching this on Wednesday. By the time you're watching this, I'm probably sitting at work in the rain. We got some outings to do tomorrow. I'll try to stop by the premiere and say howdy. Not a guarantee, but it's supposed to rain here all day Wednesday and Thursday, so probably won't be much footage going on outside unless I do work in the garage on the hen house. Depends on how my back feels. But I think it's gonna be all right, guys. Well, as far as gardening and everything wise, I think it'll be all right. The rest of this world, it's not all right. It's not going to be all right for a very long time, if it ever is again. Tell me how this happened, guys. I seen this earlier and forgot till just now. Okay, see, I got this little bitty tomato, right? I'm pretty sure that's a pepper coming up beside it. Don't know how that happened, but hey, if they can grow up together, I might just keep them in the same pot and see what happens. This little guy, I don't know about him. Man, he's probably 2 months old. Look how little he is. I don't know what the deal is with him. Well, no, they're not 2 months old. But he was planted at the same time these were. So, you tell me what happened there. But anyway, if you can't laugh, you cry, right? That's how it goes around here. But anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed Wednesday. Halfway through it, but halfway through another one. So, like I said, getting used to this new schedule. There won't be a premiere tomorrow, but there will be. Did y'all hear that? That sounds like a bobcat. Now, so far, we haven't had them this far up in town. But about 1/8 of a mile south. I told you about the guy had video of him up in his tree in his backyard. But man, that sounds just like a bobcat. But anyway, there will be Therapy Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll have the weekly report on Friday morning's premiere. And that's, like I said, that'll just be where, you know, Thursday night I'll go over the news, see if there's anything that's, you know, that pertains to prepping or homesteading that we should take into account, or, you know, that we should maybe be making an extra trip to the store for, you know, stuff like that. And then, of course, you know, our Saturday schedule. That never changes. But, well, it does, but you know what I mean. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a blessed remainder of your day. I love each and every one of y'all. I mean it. You guys are awesome people. And again, congratulations, Mames, on your new house. That's very exciting. Don't forget to go check out my boy, Homestead Homeboy. He's posting new content over there. Really cool guy. I don't think there's anything else. That's all I can think of, guys. So, again, God bless y'all. I love you guys. Poppa Prepper out.